Hey everyone, I'm Braxton Powers. Some of you may know me as Braxton Pool Powers on social media. I make all types of pool and billiard content. I'm about to play the legend himself, Shane Van Boening. Some call him SVB, South Dakota Kid, or even Captain America. He's a 5-time US Open 9-ball champion, a 5-time US Open 10-ball champion, World 8-ball champion, World 9-ball champion, and the list goes on and on. So we're here at the break room in downtown Santa Clarita, California. It's a great new pool hall. They were hosting a meet and greet with Shane Van Boening, and I was one of the lucky VIPs that got to play him. And they're going to be doing many more events like this with other pros, so if you're in the area, stop on by. Shane was giving everyone the first break, so here I am. Hit the rack on the right side. Luckily, I made a ball in the corner and have a thin cut on the one ball on the side. So this was my first time ever getting to play Shane, and so I'm extremely nervous. So I just told myself I'm just going to take my time and kind of breathe and make sure that I try to stay focused, making sure I go through my pre-shot routine. On this one ball, I was loading it up with a ton of right spin to kind of throw the one. And then here I was hoping the cue ball would grab the right spin, but the brand new balls and the slightly new cloth, the spin doesn't really catch, so I ended up hooked behind the 3. Looking back at it now, I probably should have just cut the ball on the side and gone around the 3. But how can you learn if you never make mistakes, right? Lining up for the kick shot on the blue 2. Just trying to hit it with medium speed. Hope I get lucky and leave him this easy 2-6 combo. So he's been playing on this table since like 10 a.m. and this match was about around 1 o'clock. So he's fully in stroke, rolls this 2-6 combo, leaves the 2 hanging, and he's straight to business. High left spin to go 2 rails towards the 3. He's going to kill the ball with a low tip, dragging it in to stay on the side of the 4. A light stun shot with a little bit of left to come out for the 7 while keeping an angle. Got a bit too much angle, you can see that he pointed. So this shot's a little bit tougher, but you know, he's the GOAT, so ain't nothing for him. Cuts it down the rail like butter, leaves himself another steep angle on this 8 ball. Just a bit of high right, chops it in, goes twice across, and leaves himself an angle on this 9 ball. Sure, it's routine for him. Rolls this 9 ball in, and just another walk in the park for SVB. So Shane gets the first point. We're playing a race to 3. Winner break. He's racking the balls up. I'm in the corner hoping for some good luck. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Shane is known for his powerful break and is probably the best breaker in the world. Smashes the break, nice pop, makes the 1 in the side, and gets hooked on the 2 ball. Now Shane has the option to push on the first shot, but it looks like he's lining up for this rail first. Some left spin. He knows the cue ball is going to be coming down table towards the 3, and there's a backdoor safety. I have a look on this 2 ball. I didn't feel comfortable cutting it in because of the pink 4 and the 9, because the cue ball is going to be moving, so I decided to go for a safety. Just trying to get a full hit on this 2, sending it 2 rails down behind the 9 ball and the 8 ball, looking for cover on these balls in the middle of the table. Cue ball was a little loose, but I think I got the full ball hook. So he's going to be coming from the back of it, kicking 1 rail, trying to split the cue ball and the 2 ball. think he got a thinner hit than he was expecting and left me a long shot. So this was the only 9-foot table in the building. They have one other, but they moved it for the seats on the left. So I was practicing on 7-foot diamonds pretty much the whole day, so this shot seemed like a mile long. Shooting this with low left spin, kind of overhit it. The nerves were high, so my blood was pumping. Got a little fortunate not leaving an easy shot on this 2-ball. I go back to the chair, trying to calm myself down and kind of breathe a little bit, trying to stay in the moment. Now, since this is an exhibition, he looks for the safety, but then he points at the side pocket, gives me a wry smile. I laugh. So he's going to try a 3-rail bank into the side pocket. This is also like a 2-way shot. He's going to have the cue ball come in between the 3 and the 7 with some right spin. Almost scratches and leaves me a peak at this 2-ball. So now I have a gap. I can see the right side of the 2-ball if you're looking from this screen. So it would be the left from where I'm shooting. I'm going to cross this 2-ball over while trying to get the cue ball to come straight down towards the yellow 9-ball. A little too much right spin. Shane taps the table acknowledging a good shot, so that made me feel good. And I leave him a similar shot, so high left, trying to avoid the double kiss on the 2. Makes a good hit with a lot of left spin and comes behind these wall of balls. So now I'm faced with a pretty tough kick shot. I can hit it on this left side by the side pocket or this right side by the side pocket. Some right spin to kind of get the ball going towards the 2, hoping for a nice hit. I get a full hit, hits the point and leaves the 2-ball out in the middle of the table. Not much I could have done, just have to hit the ball and hope for something. Now Shane has a look at the 2-ball, back cut to the top left corner. He's playing for the red 3 in the left middle pocket, so he wants to slow roll this and try and avoid the bump on the 5. I think this is what caused the miss, trying to avoid the 5-ball. Now I have a thin shot on the 2-ball and I need to hold the cue ball back where I'm standing right now. This camera angle is pretty deceiving. The cut shot on this 2 is pretty thin. I need to hit the ball slow to hold the cue ball, but that can cause you to have cut-induced throw, which made me miss. Hung the 2-ball in the corner, wide open table for Shane. A little tricky layout, but nothing he can't handle. Full hit with some left spin to hold for the 3 in the side. Now he's aiming low on the 3-ball, trying to draw back for the 4. I think he was trying to play for the gap in between the 9-ball, but he ended up bumping it instead. Now he has a thin clip on this 4, aiming with high, maybe with a touch of right spin to go up table. Perfectly dodged all the balls and landed good on the 5-ball. Kinda landed straight. He has some angle to work with, so he's gonna need the power up. I wasn't quite sure what he was gonna do here. He has a few different options. The 7-8 makes getting on the 6 awkward, so he needs to play a good positional shot. He ended up stunning it right before the side pocket with a bunch of right spin. You could see it take off right on the rail and landed perfect on the 6-ball. High right on this 6-ball to come out towards the middle. Literally anywhere, and I think he's good. They don't really worry too much on these wide open tables. They mainly do all the thinking when the table layout is tricky, but once they're wide open, it's just autopilot. And just set himself up perfectly for the 9-ball for a 2-0 lead. Now this is nothing I didn't expect from SVB. He gave me a few chances, but I just didn't capitalize. I should have accounted for the cut-induced throw on that thin cut. maybe should have hit it some other way. All I can do now is look back and learn from my mistakes. Rack number 3, Shane to break again. I'm sure he's gonna smash him. Wing ball flies in, 2 balls kiss the 9, and it almost goes in the corner. He can't make the 1 ball from here, but the 9 is hanging in the corner, so he's gonna have a go at this 1-9 bank. Now he just has to pick the angle and the speed for this 1 ball. He doesn't want to hit it too soft so he doesn't leave anything if he misses. He hits it full with some low right spin, hoping it would twist the 1 towards the 9. On these diamonds, the banks kind of tighten up, so he ends up leaving me this 1-9 combo. Everyone's cheering for me because not many people have won a rack against him at this event. I was shaking inside, but I didn't think I could miss it. Threw my hands up out of excitement because I won a rack against Shane. Even though he kind of gave it to me, he could have easily pushed on that first shot or played some sort of safety. Now I have 1 point on the board, so it's 2-1 for Shane. I'm hoping for a comeback, but it's 9 balls, so anything could happen. Racking up the balls, had trouble getting them tight, so I fast forward through it. And now I'm up to break again. Again, I would like to thank the break room for giving me this opportunity. If you're in downtown Santa Clarita, stop on by. Just trying to hit the break, center ball, nice full hit. Cut them a little too much on the right side, so I'll need to be working on that. No balls down, an open look on the 1, a little bit long, not much angle, so let's see what he does. Looks like he's gearing up for this shot, slightly elevated, so he's going to be hitting down on the ball. Looks like he aimed with a bit of high right, and the deflection got him a little bit. It's kind of hard to judge from that distance. Even though he missed, he didn't leave me a shot, and now that's the game of pool sometimes. Sometimes you get good rolls and sometimes you get bad rolls. Now I'm looking at a few different options to kick at this ball. I could have gone 2 rails on the right side, but I ended up wanting to elevate and masse into the back of the 1. Made a good hit, but ended up leaving him a look at the 1 ball. Now I'm walking back to my seat. I look straight at the 1-9 and it's straight in. The rack before, he leaves me a 1-9 combo, and then this rack, I leave him a 1-9 combo. Just my luck. Now he's just figuring out how he wants to hit this ball, speed, tip position. Once he's locked in, aims, and makes it. Overall, it was such an amazing experience playing Shane Van Boening. Definitely can cross off something on my bucket list today. Now just a few more photos with the GOAT. Hope you enjoyed watching this. Subscribe to my channel and see who I play next.